Sonja-Kill Day Care Centre in Bonn Bad Godesberg offers children aged 3 months to 6 years a place in the community. At the centre of the educational work is the individual support of children, depending on their age and abilities. The design of the modern premises is intended to meet this aspiration. Despite regular cleaning, the hygiene situation and also the appearance of the floor was no longer satisfactory. We then searched for solutions and very soon came upon the floor remake system from Dr. Schutz. Making contact and an appointment went quickly and without complications. It was important for us that we did not have to lay a new floor, but kept the floor, which was only 6 years old. Although the daycare centre is only 6 years old, the linoleum floors did not look very good anymore. They were heavily soiled and could no longer be properly cleaned. Above all, dirt and bacteria had settled in the expansion joints. Furthermore, the floor was heavily scratched after only 6 years. The children play in sandboxes, walk the sand into the house, furniture is shifted back and forth, toy cars are pushed across the floor. The linoleum floor could not cope with this over time. The Dr. Schutz Service Partners advised daycare centres to have their floors sealed with a very hard-wearing permanent coating from Dr. Schutz.
We, as Dr. Schutz Service Partners, apply the permanent long-term sealer from the world market leader Dr. Schutz to every floor. In the process, it repairs scratches and other damage and removes any discoloration. We're pleased that more and more daycare centres are focusing on sustainability, because a renovation saves high costs and is at least 50% less expensive than laying a new floor. A long shutdown is no longer necessary.
Working together with the Dr. Schutz Service Partners beforehand and also here on site was not complicated, and I always felt that I was well looked after because I had a contact person at all times.
Above all, the realization of the design and the time needed were very advantageous for us because the work could be carried out while the daycare centre was still running as usual. We didn't have to close the centre for very long, nor did we have to clear everything out, and not much dirt or dust was produced. For us, it was possible during opening times to have individual rooms renovated one after another, which was of great benefit to us and hardly inconvenienced us at all.
Dr. Schutz Service Partners are masters of creative floor designs and are also specialised in daycare centres. With the aid of the template technique, every desired motif can be painted on the floor. The foil technique makes it possible to apply individual prints according to the wishes of the customer. Floor Remake stands for unlimited possibilities for redesigning floors. The subsequent protective coating layer ensures that every technique is optimally protected long-term and can withstand many unforgettable hours of playtime. In addition to the conceptual design and putting it into practice on site, our cleaning staff were also trained in how to clean and care for the floors professionally, which we appreciated very much. The Sonja-Kill Day Care Centre was concerned above all with the health of the children when the floors were to be renovated, along with the themes of sustainability and refurbishment. In this respect, they found an ideal partner in the Dr. Schutz service network, because all members work with the multi-award-winning floor remake system from Dr. Schutz. The floor sealer, PU Neo, won first place in the German Innovation Awards, as it is the only floor lacquer worldwide that is 100% free of solvents and isocyanates. At the same time, the coating is saliva resistant and therefore ideally suitable for use in children's daycare centres. For us here in the Inclusive Children's Daycare Centre, hygiene is absolutely essential. Due to the sealed floor which we now have, it's much easier for my colleagues and me to clean the floor on a daily basis. For example, when we remove food remains and meet the hygiene requirements so that the children can crawl and play on the floor. And naturally, the smaller children also have their mouths on the floor. For them, the coated floor really is a blessing.
For the additional and long-term protection of our floors, After the consultation, we decided to fit Scratch No More furniture gliders under all the furniture which is often shifted, in order to preserve the good condition of the floor after renovation for as long as possible. That way, the floor is protected against heavy wear and friction marks, as we very often used to have such damage in our daycare centre. The Scratch No More furniture glider, which takes up the dirt and locks it in, is particularly appropriate for us.
The children's chairs and tables in the daycare centre presented a major problem before the visit of the Dr. Schutz Service Partners. There were no suitable chair gliders. However, the chairs were frequently shifted around the room. Children walked sand indoors. The sand accumulated under the chairs and was ground into the floor. The consequence? Numerous unsightly scratches and massive cleaning problems. The solution from Dr. Schutz? Scratch No More, the perfect professional furniture glider system for the area of daycare centres. We have designed the floor so that movement is stimulated in many different ways throughout the house. On the one hand, we have steps where the children arrive in the morning and when going upstairs, practice counting with dice and numbers. On the other hand, we have a hopscotch game and various geometric shapes which stimulate playing and learning.
The Community Foundation Rhine Quarter is committed to improving the living conditions of people of all ages in our neighbourhood. The new design of the floors in the Children's Daycare Centre by the Dr. Schutz Group is so successful that we can say that they have made our work in the centre much easier and represents a real enrichment. The children are nurtured and thereby come up with new ideas, which we find very impressive. We thank the team sincerely for this result and their great work.